Okay. How's everybody doing? Hey, Klaus. Wow, you were right away. You were so fast. Okay, we got that there. Hello, Will. How's it going? Good to see you. Elena Mayfield. Welcome in. Welcome in. I forgot. Oh, let me text my mom real quick because she likes to know the prompts that I'm working on. I was going to read Good Omens, but I will draw with you instead. Oh my goodness. Thank you for joining me. Good Omens is good too. It's good. I read it. When did I read it? Earlier? I have no sense of time. I guess it must have been last year. I was gonna say earlier this year, but that cannot be right. Just sending my mom some photos really fast. It's going better now that I'm here. I'm so happy to see you. I'll just send it to her. Photo prompts for today. 2 of them anyway. Okay. Oh, happy Tuesday, everybody. Good to see you. I don't know, like every time before I go live, I'm just sitting here, like waiting until it's close enough to 3 to start. And then after I hit go live, I feel like I have so many things to do. Like I have to like post everywhere that I'm live, and I forget to do stuff, like text people. Also, should I look at the camera? I almost never look at the camera. I always either look at myself or at chat. And I thought it was weird to like address the camera. Like it seems really strange to me. But I've noticed more people doing it, and it seems less weird. But I don't know. Okay. No eye contact. Okay. I will continue to avoid looking at you. I have a hard time doing it myself, honestly. It's super weird. It feels like really wrong. I usually only do it for emphasis. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Like I've noticed that some people, when they are like telling a story or like they have a lot to say to chat, they'll like look at the camera, but that seems pretty intense. I'll just keep doing it as a joke. Yeah, if I'm talking to someone directly in chat, yeah. Please don't look into the camera. I am very shy. Okay. No eye contact on this stream. Art stream. Hi, Firebelly. Firebelly, how are you? A double entendre and need to raise one eyebrow. I can't really. I can kind of do it. Raise one eyebrow. It's like super curvy, and I cannot raise the other eyebrow at all. I can't. I can only do this. Anytime a single eyebrow raise is appropriate, a stare into the camera is also appropriate. Good rule of thumb. If you're raising one eyebrow, look into the camera. Like that. I don't really have a zoom cam. I just have... Okay, don't make fun of me. I just have this, and my green screen isn't... Also, the camera looks terrible. Anyway, I don't really have a zoom cam. I can only raise one eyebrow too. The other one is useless. Yeah. I can raise both of them. I can't even like think about the other side. So wait, this is the one that goes up, right? Does this count? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna start... I think I'm gonna start with this today. I just like picked this randomly. Albatross, I have to give you a call out, a shout out for submitting my favorite animal to me to draw, which is in my list for today. A hedgehog is my favorite animal. And that was so sweet of you to submit one. Here's what I have today. I have an axolotl. We'll see how it goes. It's gonna be a little weird. It's just like a weird creature. I learned how to raise my right eyebrow independently after watching years of Ethan Klein. I've been watching years of Ethan Klein and I can't do it. I can't. I can do this. But I can't raise the other eyebrow. It's just like the muscles aren't there. Also, I can curl my lip to this side, like this, but I can't do it on the other side at all. Like, I can only do this. I thought that you deserved to do something for yourself after all the great burbs. Oh, thank you. I did do a lot of birds. I'm really excited to do the hedgehog, although they are difficult because they have so much texture. But I will give it my best shot. As always. I always give it my best shot. Oh, how's everybody's Tuesday going? Mine has been it's been fine. Like, pretty low key. I haven't really done too much. I like ate lunch and did dishes, and the furnace guy came to inspect our furnace. Also, I have like the cutest blush on right now, but you cannot, I guess you can kind of see it on this side. You can't really see it on camera. Like on this side, I swear, there's like a clown amount of blush on this side of my face. But you can't see it at all. That's okay. If hedgehogs are your favorite animal, why aren't you a Sonic fan? I never, ever played the Sonic games. So I just have no feelings about Sonic, you know? It's not that I actively don't like Sonic or Sonic games. I just have no feelings, no thoughts on the matter. Sorry, I'm trying to set this up as an easel. It's a little easier for me. Didn't have a branch fall on my car today. You had a branch fall on your car yesterday? From the snow? I don't know where you live. Ah, that's horrible. You don't have to play the games to read the fan fiction. That's one, a horrifying thing to say. Second, I did watch, there's a series on Polygon called Unraveled that Brian David Gilbert did. And for one thing, I love him. He's so funny. But he did I think he did an Unraveled on Sonic, like the Sonic world. I don't know what else to say about that. I did watch it. I watched pretty much every video that he made because they were so funny. Klaus, how's your car? Like, what was the damage? That's horrible. Makeup stream. I've been thinking about, like, what if I did a makeup stream? Because Allie often does her makeup in the morning when she's live. I don't really know what her setup is, because she must have like a mirror. I mean, obviously I don't have a hand mirror though. That would be a little difficult for me. And I would also need a better camera so you can like see more of what I'm doing, because there's so much like, I feel like my face looks so different in real life than it does on this camera. There's construction going on right outside my apartment door, and with all the different types of sounds they are doing, with all the different types of sounds, I cannot fathom what they could be doing. Okay, we're good. Well, what's your guess on what they're doing? Are they like doing the carpeting? It was pretty unfortunate. I don't know for sure yet. Probably $1,500 since it wasn't too bad. Man, that sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that. What a way to start your week. Maybe he needs, I think this is too bright a blue. My best guess is they're replacing the concrete stairs, but I'm not sure why they would need a nail gun. Concrete, dragging on concrete. What a horrible sound. What a horrible, horrifying sound. I'm like cringing just thinking about that. Our the guy who came in to do the like furnace checkup today, he said it would take, so we didn't upgrade to like the full inspection or tune-up. It was a full inspection, but it wasn't a tune-up or anything. And the first thing he did is set the heat to 72, so it's toasty in here. And then he went in the basement to go check on the furnace and was down there, to my perception, completely silent for 45 minutes, and then he left. Like, what are you doing? I don't know what goes into a furnace inspection, but he was so quiet and just like down there for 45 minutes. Okay, so his shape is really just like this. And he has like a little bit of a leg, I guess. I'm here just in time to you heard him singing? I did not hear him singing. I always hide from the from like people who come to like check on your furnace and stuff. Obviously, if I'm the only one home, I'm gonna greet them, but if somebody else can meet them at the door, I always like go hide so that I don't have to like talk to them at all. But you're right, I didn't hear any work being done, right? I mean, it was free, so it's not like he was wasting our money or anything, but he really just seemed like he came in, sat in the basement for 45 minutes and left. Are you sure he was legit and not some random fetishist? Well, he had like the company truck, so it looked like, I didn't see him, but I saw his truck and it had the logo on it and everything. Also, Albatross, you really give some creepy ideas. His leg is too high? Maybe not. Maybe that's right. Maybe this like comes up a little higher. Yeah, I think it's more like that. Kind of hard to see because. All right, I'm gonna say it's kind of like that. And other leg. Little toes. The shape looks ridiculous. I love it. It does look ridiculous. We just watched Monsters, Inc. and it looks like one of the monsters that doesn't have any arms. He just has like 2 legs that he walks around on and a body. That's what this is reminding me of. This thing as a blob is hilarious. Yeah. This is one of those things that I like to like take a screenshot of early in the process to prove that you just have to trust the process and keep working. That's all that art is to keep working. And I haven't yet given up on an art project on stream. I feel like it's kind of nice to work on here because I feel like I can't give up because it will be forever remembered in the VOD. So, Youngest Sumo, hello! Oh my goodness, thank you for the 20 biddies. People say biddies, but I don't quite feel comfortable enough saying biddies. But thank you so much. Oh my goodness, how are you? Good to see you. I feel like biddies is just like a weird thing to say, but everybody says it. So I'm definitely gonna start eventually, but oh my goodness, again, thank you again for the 20 bits. Thank you. How are you doing today? Just dropping by to spread the love? I feel like that's kind of like your calling card. You come in, you like do something super nice, and then just like chill in the background. It's so good to see you. Biddy sounds like some sort of slur. Another 25? Sumo. And another 5. Oh my goodness. All my favorite ones. We have the little cheer wall, the Bible thump, the corgos, all my favorites. Oh, so cute. Making it rain. That's right. Okay, so we need to add like, I feel like I might add his like tentacle things on a different layer because they're gonna be a little hard for me to do. Not impossible. I think I just need to plan for it. Alright, let's put his other leg over here. Hello, how are you today? I am doing great. I don't know if you're talking to me or no, but I'm doing well. Streaming always makes me feel a lot better. But I have noticed that sometimes before I start streaming, I'm like, I don't want to. But every time I start, then I feel great. I was trying to stream all this month, but yesterday was a solid 30 minutes. Like you're trying to stream every day this month? Wow, that's quite a commitment. Both of you. I want to know how both of you are doing. Well, I can't speak for Gnome, but I'm doing pretty well. Got my coffee, which I definitely need to ingest. His leg's a little... I'm doing pretty well. I need some caffeine. Here. Here. In my Cuphead cup. What a mood. I'm feeling tired today. I feel like I've been maybe getting too much sleep. Like, I go to bed pretty late recently. I mean, like, I don't know, 1-ish every night. And I wake up at, like, after 9. So that's more than... Oh my goodness, Sumo! Another 100? Thank you so much! That's so sweet of you! Wow. So sweet. I appreciate that. That looks like another arm, like another hand just sticking out at him. Okay, we'll just see how this goes. I feel like that leg isn't quite long enough. But let's start, make it a little bigger. Start blocking this out. Trust the process. Trust the process. That's right. We should do we should set up a sound alerts that says trust the process. Dude, guess what? What? I never can guess what you have to say. What's up? What's he gonna say? I have to make excuse me. I have to make him look like fleshy without Sumo! Sumo, what are you doing? Thank you. Oh my good. Wait, is this playing sound or not? Wait, Will just told me how to... Is it playing music? I'm not hearing it. We need to cut you off. Yeah. Save your bits for somebody else now. You were hearing it? Why don't I hear it? Okay, well, as long as you guys hear it, that's fine. I'll just try to pay attention. I don't know why I'm not hearing it. Well, good. Thank you, Sumo. That's very, very, very sweet of you. You are too much. For real. Like, kind of peachy colored. Over here. Yeah, I'm actually quite inspired by Sumo's sound alerts. When we were on his stream, they're playing like really, really fun ones, like with a little gif and a dance and everything. So I feel like I should add something. A mudkip? A mudkip is a real thing. No, a mud skip is a real thing. What's a mud? I'm gonna search it on my phone. A mud skip? Isn't a mud skip like the type of fish that can like grow legs and run around on the mud? For real? Mud kip. Aww. He does look like a mud. He just, yeah, I bet that's where they got the inspiration for a mud kip. Mud skip. Now I have to fact check myself. Mud skippers is what I was thinking of. Oh. Look at this. This is a mud skipper. It's like a fish that grows legs, not grows legs, has legs and can like walk around on the mud. They're Chackmans for my VIPs. Well, I love them. They're so much fun. I wanted to do some fun things like that. Last night, I say Will and I, but it was entirely Will, was trying to set up like a shout out command on here, but it won't work. Like, okay, we have a shout out command, but a shout out command that like plays a clip of who you're shouting out, and we can't get it to work. I mean, Will was doing all the work and I was just hanging out. This thing's face is hilarious. How is it real? I don't know. This is like such a... I'm part of a Reddit group of axolotls, and everybody just posts like their little axolotl babies and like talk about how they're trying to like get them to eat and stuff. They kind of sound like finicky pets, to be honest. Right, so this is kind of like muddy color. Oh yeah, I am learning a lot, so if you ever need anything, just let me know. Same goes for you, Gnome. Thank you, Sumo. That's so sweet of you. Yeah, I'm learning so much. Like, every time I try to do anything, I learn so much. I'm going to find some food, work on a little thing for you and Gnome. How mysterious. Have a great day. Lurk, thank you so much for the lurk. I hope you enjoy your meal. I'm so intrigued by what you said. Have a great afternoon. Hope it's the best meal you've ever had. Speaking of the best meal you've ever had, yesterday, sorry, I feel like there's like dust in my throat. Ah, Sumo with 500 bits. Thank you. Oh my goodness, so sweet. So sweet. Cut off. Go eat some lunch. I just remembered that Albatross up there said that bitty sounds like a slur. It just sounds like titties to me. Like a mix of boobies and titties. Also, how come sometimes like on my chat, like sometimes I see the sub badge for people and sometimes I don't. Like on Gnomes, it like in the middle. You've never once had that thought? Am I just like a weird-minded person? Bye, Sumo. Have a great meal. That doesn't seem like my chair is like slowly rotating. Isn't that what it sounds like? What color is that under? To answer your random question generator, no, I am not good at managing time. My question to this is I am not naturally good at managing my time. I have learned over the years better ways to help myself manage my time. But I'm not very good at it either. It's tough. I'm like really good at talking myself out of things, or you know, into like, oh, I'll do that tomorrow, or whatever it might be. Like I feel like I'm really good at convincing myself that I don't need to do something. Or I'll be like, oh, it's only been this amount of time since I was supposed to do it, and that's not that bad, so I don't need to do it right now. Like that's a thought I have a lot. Like I need to call the doctor and set up a doctor's appointment, and they send me, this is gonna sound really bad, I also have phone anxiety, so it's really hard for me to make phone calls. That's like another whole thing. It's not impossible, it's just hard for me to do it. But they send me a text every 2 weeks, and I'll look at it and be like, oh, it's only been 5 days since they texted me. That's not that bad. Then I won't call them. I really need to call them though. What is this color in the middle of his face? I like the gray one. I have to force myself to document everything I need to do in a planner, or it just immediately leaves my brain. Yep, I had, what worked for me for a really long time was to have a whiteboard that I wrote everything down. I wrote everything down, like even down to like little tiny details on my whiteboard, and I like crossing stuff off. So it like bizarrely enough, it was more motivating for me to know that I could cross something off my list. And that was how I could get, yeah, my whiteboard, that was how I could get myself to do things. It also looked really impressive when I showed up to meetings with like this whiteboard chock full of assignments and be like, this is what I'm working on this week. And it was a little deceiving because it truly wasn't all like each one being its project. It was parts of many projects, but it looked really impressive. Is the technique of laying down a contrasting base color used in physical painting as well? Yes, it can be. This particular style I saw in a video that was a traditional painting. I think it was an acrylic painting. And I thought, that's amazing. I'm gonna try it for my thing. So like the difference is like my new layer, my paintbrush will never pick up the base color ever because it's on a different layer and I can always turn it off. But yeah, you can do it. Not everybody does. If my handwriting wasn't large and sloppy, I would have gotten one for myself. Yeah, I used to do that in school too. I would make little index cards, and I would, in tiny handwriting, write down everything that I had to work on that week. It wasn't a perfect system. I was very, very bad at managing my time in high school. I've gotten a lot better since then. Did I just undo something? It's too late now. That's what I do, orange roll. Yeah, this has worked really well for me so far. I like the end result it gives me. All right, let's give him his little mouth. It's especially good for mediums where the base is going to dry relatively quickly like acrylic. Oil painting is better with neutrals, so the contrast doesn't mix with the later layers and muddy it. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I almost never do traditional painting. I don't. Well, I actually do remember the last time I did it. It was in November. It was in September, maybe? I painted a tiny little watercolor thing. That was the last thing I did. Trad art. Oh, traditional art. Girlfriend entered chat. Girlfriend? That's right. Yes, direct your real art questions to Elena Mayfield and Gnome, because they know actual art. Or, like, they studied it in school. It's so good. Alright, let me finish up his little feetsies. His face! They do have, like, derpy little faces. But you're the one actually doing it. Well, Elena Mayfield does real stuff. I'm just saying, like, I know some stuff about art, but both of you, like, give me feedback that's super, super helpful from a what am I trying to say? Like, the feedback that you guys give me is always super helpful because you have an understanding of art and perspective and color and lighting that I do all by experimentation. Like, I never sat down and had somebody, like, teach me any of that stuff. So I never, like, it's hard for me to talk about, like, my process or, like, my strategy because it's all experimentation. I just do what works for me in the end. But you guys have, like, some, like, more clear explanations. So I appreciate that sort of feedback. Is all I'm trying to say. I'm honestly not trying to talk myself down. Want to become famous? No. Look at you guys. Oh, you did it. We got there. Double pan. I need to make his leg look translucent, which I think the best way to do that is to bring in, like, a purple color. Like, instead of this shade, it's like maybe, like, kind of add in this around the edges. I'm trying to look at what it looks like. Maybe that's too much purple. Whoa. I'll defer to you next time. But how else will I get big follows? Between you, me, and Will, people will be banned thrice. That's right. One of you will ban them, the next person will unban them, and the third person will come in with a real ban. It's a really great system where nothing can go wrong. How silly does this person look? Let's give him a background because that'll make a big difference. Okay, this color, and then I'm gonna, well, we'll leave it like that for now. Maybe I'll do more of a background. Now let's put on his tentacle thing. His gills? Are those his gills? So here's what I'm thinking about something that is kind of related to what I just said, but I was thinking when I was saying that I'm not trying to talk down about myself, like it's just like I'm talking about Gnome and Elena Mayfield because they have different skills than I do. Maybe it did come across a little like self-deprecating, but I've noticed that, so I have made a concerted effort to stop saying like that self-deprecating things about myself, and I think it has really helped me to talk to myself better and to think of myself in other people's perspectives a lot better. I was just like, what do you guys think about that? And has anybody else had a similar experience? I try to be realistic about things, like I have a different skill set as far as it comes to art. It doesn't mean that I'm a bad or worse artist than people who have been traditionally trained, but for a long time that's what I thought. I was like, I'm not a real artist because I didn't go to school for it. That was what I thought. And now I don't really think the exact same way, but I stopped saying that to myself. I stopped saying like, I'm not as good an artist. I say I'm a different artist, or I have different skill sets or a different like experience. And it's not just about art, it's about other things too. Like, instead of, this one's a little bit more tricky for me. I was talking about it, maybe, I don't know when I was talking about it, but like, when you have an experience with somebody and then you walk away from it and you're like, am I being super weird? Am I being annoying? I bet they think I'm annoying. I'm an annoying person. Instead of letting myself fall into that and thinking about that, I say, I am having anxiety about this. And sometimes that's enough, just to be like, this is an anxiety. There's no reason for me to think that I'm being annoying. And another element of this is learning to, for me personally, learning to trust my friends. Like, that they will tell me if I'm being annoying or if I'm like said something offensive or something. And but also like trust myself, like I'm watching for clues. Obviously we're all doing that, like taking in social information to try to make sure that we're behaving in a way that is correct. Now I feel like I'm rambling. It makes a huge difference, or so I've been told. I've noticed a huge difference in myself, my confidence. I think that's really smart. I'm not sure where to start with it. Yeah, I mean, I think the first step is to identify when you are saying bad things to yourself or just negative things. And then either just like not doing that or countering it with I am, so in the art example, saying, it's not that I'm a bad artist, I'm a different artist. Like, I have different things to do. Oh, trust me, I tell you. Yeah, well, I mean, I know you're kind of joking, but you do tell me if I am rude to somebody. You have said, like, hey, that was kind of a, like, not the nicest way to interact with somebody. And I value that so much. Like, you have to you have to have a good relationship with people, and Noam and I are married, we have a good relationship, but I know that I can trust you to let me know stuff. Socially, I like to focus on how I felt in the interaction. Like, did I have a good time? That's a great one. Yeah, and if you felt good the whole time, then that's a lot of information. And if you didn't get like weird, I don't know. I don't want to say that you can like, oh, did anybody else have weird energy, because it's so hard to like accurately guess how somebody else is feeling all the time. But it can be helpful, especially if you know that person really well. Soups is always mean to me. Am I mean to you? I'm so sorry. I try to be nice. I try to draw you penguins and owls. While we're talking about self-care. Hey, Dre! Thank you. So good. I'm not great at it, but you are. One thing, I don't know, if I might just be rambling, but I think that there's like a balance between reading, like accurately reading people, and obsessing over what you think that person is feeling. And on the flip side of that, being honest when somebody asks you like, how are you doing? Like actually tell them. That's something that I'm working on. I've been getting better with a lot of it, like music stuff, but I feel so often like if I'm not feeling well that I don't behave well in social settings. Like I get entrapped inside my head and I'll just be completely silent sometimes. Yeah, I totally get that. Yeah. I'm pretty quiet in social and like I mean in public social settings. It's hard for me to like warm up to a group of people and like behave normally. I'm also always one to defer the conversation to the other person. Which I've had like a series of strange epiphanies. One of them was I was like, John and I hang out all the time, and we just talk about literally whatever we're thinking about. Like, why is it so easy for me to talk to John, but I have such a hard time in like friend groups or, you know, I'm interacting with other people that I don't know as well. And I realized it's literally just because I say random things to John. Like when I'm sitting around with other people, I wait for them to say things. But when I'm talking to John, I just say whatever. It's like, that's like all I have to do to have conversations with people is to start them myself. What? You are thinking too much before you say what you say. I am. I absolutely am. I am really going over what I'm going to say. Like I'm analyzing like, is anything in this like offensive? Is anything like inconsiderate or something? This is one area where we're too similar, so when we talk to each other, we're just like sitting there quietly. Yes, yeah, literally, it's not a joke. That's what we do. I'm a good listener though. Like I struggle with conversations, but I am working on it and I am good at listening. It's also, Will, I was thinking about this because when we talk, it's like I can't see you and you can't see me. And so sometimes I feel like it's like me just like, oh, like she didn't say anything. she didn't care about what I had to say, when really I'm like really processing it, and I'm like thinking about it. And this just like, you can't communicate that as well over the phone without filling it with a bunch of like random filler words. But in real life, I am like, yeah, like I am actively listening to you. And in my head, I'm like, I know we can be best friends. Why is this hard? 100%. 100%. I don't know why. We'll probably just like get warmed up eventually and it'll be totally fine. Oh my lord, I do that all the time. And by the time I finally polish my interjection to the conversation, everyone's moved on. Yes. Yes. And it's like, well, I spent all my energy thinking about this, and now I have to start thinking about a new thing. I'm envious of people who seem like they can just like constantly like react quickly. I did this it wasn't really like a personality test, it was more of a behavioral test kind of. But one of the things that it said about me was that I need time to process stuff, and that can really slow me down in conversation. Or if like I'm surprised with a question or a situation, I am like kind of slow to react. Like I'll just have no reaction for a while. Like it takes me a while to like think through it and like all the possibilities and all the things I'm feeling. I understand that you guys hate small talk, but you don't have to say a genius thing every single time. I know that. Oh, hey, I can't stick around. Have birthday gaming to do with a buddy, but good luck on the art. You're amazing. Tyler, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, and thank you so much. I hope you have some fun at birthday gaming. I hope I can pop in at some point tonight. Have a great day. Happy Groundhog Day also. You don't have to have a genius thing to say every time. I know that. I just feel like sometimes I can't even say a normal thing. Like, and it's like part of it. Bye, Tyler. Part of it is like, okay, should we talk about the weather? You know, like the classic small talk things. But this is that thing I was talking about. Like when I'm talking with you, I'll just be like, you know, I was thinking today about blah, 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 and I'll just tell you about that. And so I've started to try to do that in other conversations. Like I noticed, at some point I noticed that the people who are good at talking talk about themselves. Like sometimes people ask me questions, but for the most part, they just tell me things that happen about their day. That's normal. I can do that. I'm always here for random thoughts. Give them to me. Okay. I will give you, I think like we have pretty good conversations, but I know you pretty well now. Like I see you around a lot. Oh shit, it is Groundhog Day, isn't it? It is Groundhog Day. I did my infamous Facebook post. I also think you have to get comfy with silence. Agreed. I love silence, but I worry that other people don't. I feel that way in new Twitch channels a lot. Yep, 100%. Like, I'm fine with it. Like, if we just sit in silence, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Sometimes we don't have anything to say. But that is, I know a lot of people are uncomfortable with silence. Sorry, I'm like burping. 6 more weeks of winter, baby. So what is the myth? I should know because it's Groundhog Day. But is it's either 3 more weeks of winter or 6 more weeks of winter? Is that what it comes down to? Or is it 6 more weeks or 10 more? All right, I think I've worked on this enough. Let's move on to some color. If he sees its shadow, it's 6. But if he doesn't, it's less. Okay. Because the shadow scares him and he goes back underground for longer. Something like that. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, I have to stick up 6 more weeks of owls. That is I was gonna say that's random, but coming from you, like, everything is owls. We have a lot more weeks of winter. Well, yeah, the groundhog doesn't accurately measure this. If he sees his shadow, so, but he goes back underground if he sees his shadow. It's like backwards from what you would expect it to be. I need like a purple reddish color. I kind of like how neon this guy looks with all of his... Have you ever seen the whole men in top hat crew that makes a whole ceremony out of it? So I just saw this video on TikTok today. I saved it. I don't know if I sent it to you, but I saved it. Because, so I watch Groundhog Day every single year, and in Groundhog Day, there's like the group of guys who are all dressed in black with like the top hats and everything. And I never really, I thought it was just from the movie, but I just saw today, I think, footage from the actual event in Puxatawny. Wait, are they in Puxatawny? Anyway, and they're wearing the same thing, like with the top hats and black clothes and everything. What? Alright, let's get a new question up in here. I love the new colors. I think that those are like really fun. I'm not gonna make them too accurate because I love how that looks. What was your favorite TV show when you were a child? Favorite TV show? I don't know. VeggieTales? Excuse me. I love me some Bananas in Pajamas. I've never heard of that show. How is that possible? Is that a real show? I've been married to you for almost 2 years, and I have never heard you ever mention Bananas in Pajamas. What? And Taylor doesn't know it either? He 100% just made that up. Yeah, excuse me? He's probably at work, like, cackling right now. No, you have not. Are you talking about the Bananas Have No Bones song? Is that the theme song for it? What? Albatross can confirm. I feel like you guys are in cahoots on this. Why isn't that working? Bananas in pajamas. Are waltzing down the stairs. Are you making this up? I'm always in cahoots. I feel like I never had a favorite show for long as a kid, except maybe Avatar, but you know how that one went. Yeah, I don't know that I had a favorite show as a kid. Maybe, honestly, it would probably be something like Looney Tunes. 'Cause we had like all of these like disc collections of Looney Tunes. What are you talking about? I've never heard of this show in my life. Wow. You really do learn something new every day. It's really interesting. Bananas in the pajamas are coming down the stairs. It's literally a fake show. I don't believe it. Soup, how much water do you have? This much. I have 800 milliliters. Wait, oh yeah, this. What do you guys think about the fact that I could pour an entire bottle of wine and a quarter into this water bottle? They're wearing a live action banana show where they're wearing banana suits. You know what time it is? Is it chug the water bottle time? Or is it hydrate time? Strike time! Why isn't it picking? Uh-oh. Here it comes. Chug the rest of my water bottle! This needs a higher point redemption. It's happening too much. Thank you, Sumo. Alright, here you go. 800 milliliters. Halfway. Gotta be careful so I don't throw up. That would be so embarrassing. I know, don't come after me saying it's not a true chug. Because if I do, I will throw up. I'm worried you're not getting enough water. I appreciate... I would not throw up on camera. You think I would do that? I would just be very obvious and be like, excuse me, I need to excuse myself and run off screen. And hopefully I'd remember to mute my mic. Sumo just does this out of the kindness of his heart that I get enough water. Maybe top 5 soup flips. Not to be disgusting or gross or anything, but throwing up water is like the best thing to throw up. Working on it. I can only think of the worst things. I mean, liquid is always the best. This is a very gross conversation. Yes, kindness. Yeah, look at that emote. Kindness. Alright, while we're doing this, I'm looking at my little guy. It kind of looks like he has a beard. Like something about the shadow under his chin looks like he's got like 5 o'clock shadow. But it is orange. Like that's the way it looks in the picture. I'm almost done. That's much left. I still have like 8 ounces to go. His face looks like a meme. Yeah, we could turn this guy into a meme. What would it be? Like what would the format be? What would this face be used to convey? What emotion? You look so done with your shit. He's like, why are you chugging a water bottle? I Can Has Soups. So you remember that website, I Can Has Cheeseburger? From like 10 years ago? That used to be the peak of humor to me. Like that website was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. I remember my brother and I on there like cracking up at all of the I Can Has Cheeseburger pictures and memes and stuff. That was hilarious. One of the first memes. That's right. I only have a little bit left, but man, it is making me question my decisions. This is really making me think. Really making me consider. I'm all done, Sumo. Look. This much. The muffin lady? Are you talking about feed me muffins before I die? That lady? I'm allergic to blueberries. What? Should I make a channel points redemption that I have to talk like the muffin lady for 5 minutes? Ooh. Done. Thank you, Sumo. Woo! Too late. Viewer can confirm voice redemptions are 10 out of 10 for the viewer. I've never tried to talk like her for very long. I gotta like sit here for a minute, breathe through this water. That's a lot of water. I might need to adjust this redemption. This is a pretty full water bottle. If I redeem a second time, would you have to refill it and drink the whole thing? You can only redeem it once per stream, so you'd have to wait till next time. 5 of 5 of my top clips are the Roz voice. Yeah, they love the Roz voice. That's a popular one. Okay, I've been on an hour. I'm gonna go take a break, and I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Whoops. Oh no, I went to the wrong one. Oh, Sumo goes straight to testing the limits of water consumption after the feed me muffins clip. I'm worried about water consumption. Of course you would redeem a hydrate right on your way out. Sumo, just here for the chaos. I'm gonna drink a tiny sip of coffee as my hydrate. That was a small sip possible. I have to go play the new season of Apex. Have a great stream. Thank you, Sumo. Have a good time playing Apex. Feed me muffins before I die clip. That's, yep. I guess I do voices now. Oh, bits! Oh, 30 bits! Thank you, Sumo. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great time, great afternoon. No, you could never stop me. Evil laugh. Mwahaha. Yeah, you're just out here gifting things. Go play Apex. Alright, let's finish this guy up. We need to add some like red texture up here. Just a little bit. It's weird because it kind of like blends down into a green almost, like this color. I left my desk and I just got back. Yeah, he sent more bits over. Alright, he has like, I don't know, is it gonna look weird if I add like the little speckles on him? Kind of already has them going on. Like freckles almost. Like he's an axolotl covered in freckles. Pretty cute actually. I love the green on the tail. Thank you. Trying to like show that like translucentness that he has. I was dotting these freckles on and realized I was doing it to the beat of the song. Did you see that? Just for a minute, it looked like he had a mustache. Where did that line come from? You're doing a great job with the speckles. Thank you. Good translucency. See, my chair is just like slowly turning to the side. Let me see. This guy doesn't really have like the... Oh, I'm cold now that I drank all that water. Kinda has like some like texture. I need some greenish. As for the question generator, how young do you have to be for it to count as a kid? Like 13 or under, maybe? 15 or under? I thought ATLA came out way later than it did. I was definitely a kid. I don't, what show is that? ATLA? I'm trying to think of what that is, but I can't. For some reason, I thought it came out in 2010. Oh, Avatar: The Last Airbender? Did someone just mention the... I read that right before it came up. I know it won't seem like it, but I was like, I know, I just thought of it. Did someone just mention the best show of all time? He sure did. That's Firebaloo's show. Okay, let's give him some like tiniest little dots on his eye. Come on, I keep accidentally hitting stuff. And like just the slightest amount of red in his eye also. Does the other eye have it? Not really. All right, folks. Here he is, the grand reveal. Stop drawing that on his mouth. Let me get that. I have seen every single episode at least a dozen times each. I have a lotus tile tattooed on my forearm with my favorite uncle Iro quote underneath it. I can literally mute the show and speak the dialogue. There's this I don't remember his name. Somebody on, I think it's ProZD on YouTube, can watch Peter Pan, the Peter Pan movie. Just with the sound. Well, does he have the sound on? He can like quote everything from it. It's crazy. Maybe that's like you and this show. There he is, guys. Grand reveal. Axolotl. Let's put my name in there so we can post him. Can confirm. Perfect show. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. Both emotes you picked are great, class. I will drive over there and we can start. Oh yeah, it's so cute. I love him. Okay, hedgehog next. Barbell, get on it. In the darkness, hope is something you give yourself. Technically, the quote is in the darkest times, but it looked really weird with the extra word on there. That's a really nice quote. I have to get a sweater because I'm cold now that I drank an entire water bottle. I'll be right back, really quick. I should turn the heat back up to 72. Okay, I didn't get a sweater, I actually just got a blanket. That's a great one, Will. Did you post a picture of it? I don't know if I've seen that one. Okay, question now. Does anybody here have tattoos besides Will? Well, you can talk about your tattoos too. And if you do, what tattoo do you have? I don't have any. to my tattoo channel. I'm gonna look at it right now. No. Firebelly, would you get a tattoo? Oh, yeah. I did see this one, but I didn't like recognize it because I have not seen the show. I would, but I can't even stick stickers places because I'm afraid I'll regret it later. Yeah, I relate to that. I have been thinking recently that I wish I had like I wish that I'd started getting tattoos. I don't even have 3 of my tattoos on there because of placement. That's fair. Like there have been a couple moments where I wish that I had started getting tattoos like a long time ago so that I could be like covered in them now. Like I feel like that's what I would like most. Like either no tattoos or all the tattoos, but that's like obviously a huge investment. Time, money, and pain. And decisions. I don't know what I would get a tattoo of if I did get one. People go, wow, you have a lot of tattoos and I got all of mine in a span of less than 2 years. When did you get them? Elena Mayfield sent me this filter. I should post a photo of it in the Discord. It's this filter that gives you like face and neck tattoos, and for some reason I'm obsessed with it. Like Post Malone style face tattoos. My first one I got for my birthday in 2018. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's pretty recent. I only stopped getting new ones because of COVID. I would be in double digits now if I could. What are some, if you want to share, what are some that you want to get? What's on your tattoo list? I have one that I have thought about getting. Oh, I can't talk about it. I'm gonna cry. What's that? That came out of nowhere. I want to do my back next, but I promised my hips they could go next. Oh my goodness. I'm like living vicariously through you and your tattoos. I actually put a picture of the character I want to get standing over the one already on my back in the painting request section. He's my favorite fictional character. Whoa. I don't know what that's from, but that looks dope. There's so much going on here. I also need to finish my ocean sleeve. I need more waves and I'm getting a sea turtle. I love sea turtles. That's awesome! Oh my goodness, I'm getting inspired. I know it's super complex, but I would literally pay to be able to print that out and hang it in my next stream setup. What's it from? I can try. Where'd it go? like looking at from World of Warcraft. Oh, that makes sense. I like looking at this, I see so many things that would be like really fun for me to try to do. Like it has a lot of like light and shadow stuff that would be really fun. It would take me a while. I would there's just like a lot of details. But yeah, that's really cool. That's awesome. One of these things is not like the others. What? You mean World of Warcraft? I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean? What's not like the others? I don't know what we're talking about that would... Doesn't look great. I think I need to have it bigger. Everyone posting... Oh, everyone posting cute animals and Pokemon, and I'm over here with badasses with warhammers and full suits of armor. Hey, I will pretty much draw almost anything. One of them is white. Oh, one of the pine cones is a different color. I see what you're saying. I don't think I'm gonna paint all the pine cones. I don't know if I could do that. I mean, maybe I could try. I wasn't planning on it. I just got back and that made me laugh pretty hard. I don't know what's going on. Do you believe in ghosts? This reminds me of a conversation I had with somebody I didn't know very well, but it was at a party, and I was drinking a little bit, and we were talking. I don't know even how we got started talking, but he asked me if so like, you know how I just said that I don't normally like talk to people that much because I'm like shy or whatever, like I don't really know what to say. When I'm drinking, that pretty much goes away. So he asked me if I believed in ghosts, and I like went on this whole long thing about all the different, like, and then I started talking about aliens. It was like crazy. I wonder what I said to him. He's probably like, she is crazy. Hey Soup, do you believe in ghosts? I have, whoops, I just merged an empty layer on top of that. I'm trying to do a clipping mask. What are your thoughts? Oh my goodness. Okay, aliens is probably a more interesting answer than what I have to say about ghosts, but I'll start with ghosts. I don't really believe, I don't know, I go back and forth on this because I feel like this is something that would be easy for me to believe presented with like any like convincing personal testimony. And I have seen videos of people like interacting with like spirits in a way that is convincing to me. But I don't like spend a lot of time thinking about it. Like I don't beyond that, I don't really like think about it that much, but I've seen like some videos that are enough to make me wonder if maybe there is like some sort of like maybe you, oh my jaw, I just like, ouch. Like maybe you can communicate with something on another level. Like who knows if it is like a ghost or a spirit. Maybe it is aliens. But I really like watching those videos too of like people like in, I don't know, just like using different tools and stuff to communicate with spirits. I think they're really fascinating. I think it's interesting that people want to communicate with spirits. Anyway, what are my thoughts on aliens? So kind of along the same vein, I am so ready to believe in aliens. Like with the smallest amount of evidence, of suspicion, I'm there. I believe in them. It's really hard for me to think about the universe without like considering that it's so big and so empty as far as we know, without like how can we be the only planet with life on it? That's insane to me. So I would probably say yes, although I don't know if I would go into all of like aliens live among us or aliens are like helped build ancient things. I don't know if I would go that far to say that, but I would totally like we did like this thing with where you say on a scale of 1 to 5, like 1 you don't believe it at all, 5 you totally believe it, like a game with some friends, and I'm like a 4 for believing in aliens. I had another thought that I was gonna say in there. I don't remember. I don't really think about the ghost thing much either, but I've also had some experiences as a kid that I still can't explain. Yeah, so that's where I am, like, I don't know that I have, but I believe other people. Like, I believe like testimony that, like personal testimony that you have had, somebody has had an experience that is otherworldly to them, and I believe that for you, you know? Like, I'm not gonna try to convince you that it's like totally a normal occurrence or anything, because I do believe you. Oh, the thing about aliens is I will sometimes have thoughts, maybe it is aliens. Oh, great. I will sometimes have thoughts, like I talked about this because I just briefly mentioned it. I will often wonder if things are a simulation. Again, not really to a point where it is crippling to me, but there have been a couple times where I've seen somebody or interacted with somebody and thought, that was an alien. Like, that was not a human being. I saw a guy go into Taco Bell once. Like, he just got out of like this old, like, beat up car. He was wearing a Burberry scarf, and he walked into Taco Bell like an alien or like somebody pretending to be a human, and he had like a huge smile on his face, just like walking into Taco Bell. And so I've had thoughts like that, like this person is like somebody pretending to be a human. She's just trying to distract you from the fact that Gnome is a lizard man. That's right. Shouldn't have said that, Alba. Now I have to kill you. Nothing wrong with lizard people, Alba. You're clearly a bird person. That's so funny. It was a crazy look in her eyes. What did I say? There was a crazy look. Now I'm gonna have to watch this clip. I'm gonna watch it. Maybe it is aliens? Come on, load. Aliens, like a ghost or a spirit. Maybe it is aliens. Like a ghost or a spirit. Maybe it is aliens. Maybe it is aliens. Okay, do you guys believe in ghosts? Oh, Will already kind of answered. trying to think if I've ever had an experience that I've had ones where I've thought about it before. Like I was on a walk by myself at our your Twitch keeps exploding. I heard they're having issues today. I'm leaning toward no on Ghost. The recent fake reality shows have really jaded me. Yeah, those are like kind of too goofy. But I've seen ones that aren't goofy, and who knows, they could be the exact same content, just one's taking it seriously and one is like being silly about it. But I've seen some of those that are enough to convince me that maybe there's something else going on. Like, I don't know. I mean, I do think a lot of like aliens, I think they exist like in the Andromeda strain, so it's like a bacteria or something that we don't know. We haven't like heard. Like that seems 100% true to me. Like if there is like plant matter or bacteria life that we don't have, like that's alien only in that it doesn't exist on Earth, I 100% believe that. That seems like totally real to me. Totally plausible. Not even totally plausible. I think it is true. How could you say that? Have you ever watched Phasmophobia? Yeah, I didn't mention like exactly what I thought aliens would be like. It's entirely plausible to me that there are other forms of like animal life on like distant planets. It's really hard for me to imagine that there isn't. But are there aliens like we've seen in movies that are like, you know, hyper intelligent, or I don't know. That's harder for me to believe, but also if that was discovered, I wouldn't be like, I would believe it. The only ghosts are the Tinder girls who randomly stop talking to me. That's so sad. How do I make it look like quilts? I need like a dark... Like if I put like a dark down. My life has gotten so much better and easier when I stopped dating. Yeah. I feel like it can really take a lot of energy. I mean, I'm married, but like I could totally see that it just like takes up a lot of energy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Let's take like, I guess this green maybe? I'm gonna do it on a different layer just in case I just mess it up and can't. Especially the beginning of a relationship, that's the worst. The worst part is the beginning. I'll probably start again at some point, but for now it's a little sigh of relief. Yeah. Sometimes you just like need to take a break, step away from it. Maybe I can make this work. Again, once I add the eyes in, that will like really transform this. Yeah, because you don't really know this person. You have to try to impress them all the time. You don't really know what they like or don't like. Yeah, I guess I can see that. I like the baked potato look this art has so far. Thank you. Again, once I do the eyes, I'm just trying to get like the quills. I knew this would be really, really tough for me, but as I predicted, it is very hard. It's gonna look like more impressionist. Is that what I mean? Then I really mean it. Like, I always want these to look real, not like I'm making it up. I 100% agree with that, Firebilly. You know, I don't know that I've ever had that thought. Huh. Twitch gave up on keeping track of how many messages I sent in your chat. It just says 999 plus. That's a lot of messages. Do you think that's accurate? I have no sense of how many messages get sent. Like, you're just in here a lot, okay? I feel like I like the beginning of a relationship. I don't know that I have had that thought. I never even considered dating someone until I knew a ton about them. That's also true for me. Well, I mostly dated people once I already knew them quite well. But I always thought that the beginning was like really exciting. I've always been considerably good friends with someone before dating them. Yeah, me too. Like, I already know a lot about them. I don't like that exciting feeling though. I want that safe feeling. Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, I really value that too. I haven't dated that many people. It's so interesting. Because, yeah, I would always pick that safe feeling over the exciting feeling. Okay, whatever. That's as close as I'm gonna get. Fuzzy baked potato. Let's do, multiple hands. Fuzzy baked potato, yum. Okay, let's do his nose and eyes so we can move on from this. It looks great. All you have to do is overlap the edges with spikes. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do his eyes and then I'll do that. Give this hedgehog brown eyes like me. This eye doesn't really have any reflection on it. Please will. I've reread your last message several times. It is so true. Good song lyrics too. Do you own any technology that is now obsolete? I don't know if I do. I feel like we're pretty good about getting rid of things that that we don't need anymore. Apparently my car. Thanks, Henry Ford. I thought that was supposed to be like a modern picture of your car. Like, look how far our cars have come. We were at the Henry Ford Museum last week, and there was like a photo on the wall of Taylor's car. Oh, see, as soon as I add the eyes, he like starts to look, but his tummy is too pink. Or his fur is too green. I think you should always keep up the rename and animal points. Oh, I forgot to take it off. Nobody redeem it. There's nothing to rename. I wish I could turn it off from here instead of going into my settings. Can I? No, it opens. Well, I guess that's pretty easy for me to do. I'm turning it off. I don't want anybody to waste their points. Although, I guess mods can rename the hedgehog. It doesn't have a name. It's a good promo for Sunday. I wish that you could like have them there, but can you name the hedgehog? Sure. What do you want to name the hedgehog? Don't name him Baked Potato. He's just a little, he's not too baked potato-y anymore. Am I doing, oh, where am I doing this? Where? I want to rename the hedgehog Fuzzy Baked Potato. You guys can decide my Instagram caption for this. We can also just refund the points, so it's not a big deal. Okay, good to know. These are little belly rolls. This hand is actually dark. Do warmer though. Alright, what's his name? What's the name, chat? Well, and... Alfred? Alfred the fuzzy baked potato hedgehog. Oh, let me do my name. I always forget. Wait, I actually want to do... I need to add, like... some bigger spikes at the bottom. Alfred's a good name. It just looks like an Alfred, okay? Okay. Why, hello, cold ramen noodles. How are you? I'm just finishing up my second drawing for the day. Whoa, my head is getting chroma keyed out. My forehead is too shiny. How's it going, noodles? How are you? Sorry, I have been here. I was outside. I was good. Good. Nice. How was outside? Oh, I'm gonna need to. It's almost like I just drank an entire water bottle. Here, cold ramen. You might appreciate this other drawing that I did earlier today. Find a good question. Have you ever cried watching a movie? Who hasn't cried watching a movie? I cry during every movie I've ever watched. I cried watching Monsters, Inc. Alright, I need to run literally most of the time, right? Yeah, I cried. Yeah, whatever day we watched Monsters, Inc. That was the last movie I watched. I will cry at anything, pretty much. That's just how it be. I'll be right back. Yes, I'll play the replay while I go. Sorry everyone if you hate watching. Oh, look at my face. If you hate watching these, it's my favorite part. The drawing looks so easy. Yeah, the watching speed paintings made me think that they were easy. We'll watch the hedgehog one. And then I have a whale one that I don't think will take very long. When I was a kid, there was this movie where at the end a horse jumps off a cliff and dies. And when I first watched it, I went into hysterics because I thought they actually killed the horse for the shoot. I was inconsolable. My parents couldn't convince me that wasn't what happened. That's so sad. Aww. Oh, that's so sad. I cried. What did I cry at as a kid? I cried watching the first Godzilla movie because, like, the black and white one. I cried watching that one because I thought it was really sad that they killed Godzilla. I was pretty young. I mean, I don't know. I was like 10 maybe. I used to cry listening. I would like sing that Found a Peanut song and that would make me cry. The found a peanut, found a peanut, found a peanut. Just now I found a peanut just now. I would sing that and cry. I think we had like a CD of children's songs and that was on there. There was one about a goose that's died in the mill pond because she stood on her head. That one made me cry. I'm talking like little kid crying. I cried when my dad read The Lord of the Rings, or The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, because have you seen Silly Songs with Larry Pizza Angel? I cried at that. I also cried at that. Yes, I have. You should do a montage of those replays and put them online for big follows. I put them on TikTok sometimes. Pizza Angel was a masterpiece. Did it make you cry, Will? There's a Wallace and Gromit movie called, it's the one with the were-rabbit, and that one made me cry. What's the one with the ducks? Or I'm sorry, the chickens? What is that? It's like, it's claymation with chickens. Chicken Run? Chicken Run made me cry. It was the part where the rats have to sacrifice the eggs that they've been stealing from the chickens. They have to sacrifice them to throw at whatever's, I don't know, the person getting them. That made me cry. Pizza Angel. That's so funny. When I was 6, my other sister used to read me a Percy Jackson book where they talk about Icarus, and that made me cry. I feel like, Ramen, you and I, of the sisters, are the crying ones. I think, I don't know, just when our other sister didn't really cry at stuff that much, but I cried at, like, everything. I was kind of blissfully unaware at reality of that age, so I didn't cry. I don't know how to describe it, but I didn't really respond to outer stimuli. I haven't seen that tape as an adult, so I don't know how I would respond now. I don't know how I would respond either. It's very possible it would make me cry because, like I said, most things would. Caitlin still sings Pizza Angel to mess with me, so it works. Yeah, I totally get it. Okay. I'm gonna match this blue. I guess that's close enough. That's so funny. All right, this whale. I'm getting so many notifications. Watching Little Women. Me, Ilea, my other sister. Oh yeah, I was a mess watching Little Women. My other sister were crying a lot during that. So it's the Little Women that came out in 2020. When did it come out? 2019. And I was crying so hard through the whole thing. There have been a couple movies like that where I just like lose it. Let's just do black for the base color. Last time I watched Interstellar, same thing. And I love Interstellar so much. But it really makes me cry very, very hard. When I watched Lilo and Stitch for the first time a couple years ago with John, pretty much cried through the whole thing. I've never seen Interstellar. Fire Belly, it's so good. But I will be a puddle of tears the entire time. Doesn't matter how many times I've watched Interstellar, I cry my eyes out. It's my favorite movie. This is why we are friends, Will. It's such a good movie. So good. I've been wanting to watch it again. It's just like, it's hard for me to like handle the like intense emotions from movies right now. So I don't always... Groundhog Day will probably not make me cry. Maybe it will. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever cried at Groundhog Day. I love Groundhog Day. Alright, I'm outie. Catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. See you soon. I tabbed away for a second. I thought you were just ending stream like that. All right, goodbye. No, I was just saying goodbye to Gnome. So funny. That's it for today. See you later, gamers. It's been real. Slam end screen. Yeah, I'll just do that one day to just keep you on your toes. Don't get used to this. All right. Let's get this show on the road. All right, we need like a greenish color. Alright, I'm about to drive to my parents. Have a safe trip! Thank you for the lurk and for hanging out! What's everybody's plans for the rest of the day? I'm going to watch Groundhog Day at 8 o'clock. Oops. I think this needs to be like bluer, I think. Me and Mom may go shopping later for some clothes I need. Nice, that's exciting. What clothes are you gonna get? I haven't purchased new clothes in so long. So this is too green now. It needs some, but I guess I went too far. I need snow pants and normal pants. Nice. I love my snow pants. Testing. Foliage. Oh, error connecting to remote server. Oh, that's weird. Is that on Twitch's end? Nope, it's Will. What are you guys having for dinner tonight? What are y'all having for dinner tonight? I don't know what I'm having. Waiting. Error. Maybe it's Twitch. I feel like Twitch is having some issues today. Hi, I'm here, and haha, yes, I have cried watching movies. Yeah, that's where we got it from. We all got it from you. How's it going? This is I think my last painting for the day. I'm just like, this one's tricky because I think you have to get the values. Oh, it doesn't look very good on stream. Guys, you'll need to look at this later on Insta, or I'll push on the Discord, because this, like, on stream, it does not look super nice. That one was like 10 minutes. Yeah, I thought this one would be pretty straightforward because there's just not a ton going on in this one. But I think that Twitch is having a little trouble picking up like the difference in the values that I have. It's going well. I'll have to try to paint later, but I think it looks amazing. Oh, thank you. College. Hey! 4 weeks. 50? Wow, 4 weeks? Right at the beginning of the new year. Look at that. Oh, this is so interesting. It's wrong? Oh. When did you follow me? You've been following me for months? I think, when did Emma raid? She raided My Adventure. I showed Mug how to watch your Twitch. And I helped reunite a lost dog with her owner. Wow, that's exciting. Yeah, Emma rated, it must have been like in November? Maybe? Someone else try the command. Just try exclamation point followage. Oh, you have to do exclamation point, not in a little L. Nice. 2 months, 2 weeks, 22 hours, 27 minutes, 19 seconds. That seems more accurate. 2 months! By the way, I'm so excited for everybody to see month. Is there a 2-month sub badge? I don't remember, but I'm excited for everyone to see the next sub badge. I should have tried it 5 minutes ago. 2.5 months. That's right. Then it would have been all 2s. Ooh, that would have been really cool. One month. 2 weeks, 5 days. Mom's been following me a month longer. For some reason I thought you guys like made your accounts at the same time, but maybe I'm not remembering that correctly. Two months, 2 weeks, 13 days, 19 hours. So 2.5 months ago. Oh, right. And started in quarantine. That's right. Yeah, everybody, everybody was watching me while they were all in quarantine. So I was looking at my stats yesterday and I noticed that I've had, shout out to 3-person quarantine streamed. Oh yeah, that's OG. I'm late to the party because I refuse to try new things. That's okay. I'm so late, but hi! Hey, Allie! How are you? Good to see you. How's your day? Gnome has only been following for 1 week. That is not right. Gnome has been following me since the beginning. That's so funny. I've been lurking for about 25 minutes, enjoying this chill side of the soup streams. The whale is coming along really well. A couple other things to mention. 1, is that jacket fluffy? 2, Marley and Me. Owen Wilson sucks, but sad doggy film. How could I not cry? I have never seen Marley and Me, but I'm sure that I would cry. This is not a jacket, actually, it's just a blanket. It has foxes on it, it's upside down. Hi Nex. So good to see you. Thank you for coming by. I'm exhausted but fine. How are you? Sorry you're exhausted. I'm doing pretty well. I have a little bit of a headache right now. I think, I don't know why I do. Also wrong. I swear I added the command correctly. Maybe everybody's wrong. Although I think commodified and firebellies are right. I thought so too. Maybe they're close. I don't know. Super soft. Yeah, this is like my favorite blanket. It's like Sherpa kind of material on the inside, and it's super pretty and nice. Like I love it so much. Good call, Noodles. What did she say? Remember, roaming gnome unfollowed you at one point to test something, so you reset your following thing. That's so funny. Apparently, Nightbot doesn't let you do watch time commands. So silly. I was actually thinking, like, should I switch bots to one of the other ones that has more stuff going on? I think I did that too to test the follower badge. Maybe mid-November seems about right. Yeah, I think that was when we started. That was when we invested in stuff, because before we had been streaming, but it was just kind of like randomly. I would stream on the Xbox and only stream Skyrim for the most part. But then when Assassin's Creed Valhalla came out, which was in early November, I was there was an issue with streaming that game on Twitch, so we had to go get a capture card, and then we're like, I guess we're doing this, and we bought some other stuff too to help the stream out, which was really nice. I'm not gonna lie, those streams helped me keep my sanity. They helped me keep my sanity too. November was a super hard month for my family, for me and Firebelly and Commodified and Gnome and Cold Ramen Noodles. We just all, and Older Deeper, who's not here, we all had a really rough November. So I think we were all kind of like leaning into Twitch to have something to focus on. I thought chatting with me helped you keep your sanity. Everybody was helping keep each other's sanity during the part because we couldn't see anybody. We were all pretty much confined at home, either like we had to be, like we were actually in real quarantine, or we, I don't know. It was just like a really tough time. So we were all at home, seeing nobody. I was streaming. Actually, Gnome streamed a bit too for that part. Yeah, and that now I'm here, so that was crazy. Because really, at the beginning, it was just me streaming like Valhalla to Firebelly and John, and that was all we did. That was how we hung out with people. Oh, Commodified, do you want to see the other ones I did today? So the first one I did was this axolotl. Very cute. Very colorful bronze. I don't know what you call like those things coming out of his head. Gills? I'm gonna nap here. Oh, nap sounds so good. Have a good nap now, Allie. He's so cute. He's cute. It's like a funny perspective because you can't like see the rest of his body, but I like his little face like that. A nap sounds like an amazing plan. It really does. I love the little smirk. It is so cute. Axolotls are a favorite here. I think you pretty much spelled that right. Let me see. Axolotl. Yeah, I think that's right. And then I also painted this little hedgehog albatross, sent that one in. So yeah, this one is like more experimental. Like he's greener. Baby hedgehog! Hey Bjorn, how are you? Good to see you. Hedgehogs are my favorite animal. But the axolotl is so cute, but the real things are too, so I guess it wouldn't have been challenging. Yeah, they are really cute. Like, their faces are just so funny. He's adorable. Yeah, I did like 2 cute things today, and then I finished up with the whale. Which I think that looks pretty good. The blues, like there's so many different levels of blue. I always seem to drop by when it's show and tell for all today's painting, or for all today's painting time, and I love it. Yeah, usually about 5 I'm about ready to wrap up. So I just like go through everything that I painted today. Yeah. This one was just kind of like a last minute thing. because what I was trying to do is I want to practice some that have reflections in them, but I always get so intimidated. Like, I was trying to take pictures of a spoon today to see if I could paint the reflections on a spoon, but I like chickened out. I was like, maybe if I could get a spoon with like something on it, like a raspberry or something, that would be cute, but I didn't have raspberries and it was hard to find a reference for what I wanted. So I'll have to look more into that because I do want to practice some reflections. It's your boy, producer Bjorn. That's because Commodified always demands a recap. I like showing what I did. Like, I like going through all of this stuff because I'm proud of it. Like, yeah, I like to share it. Whoa, don't delete that. Can we see baby penguin again, please? You sure can. There's baby penguin. Move him over. You should be proud. It's beautiful. Thank you. I'm so happy with the... Thank you, Firebelly. I'm so happy with the amount of progress I've seen in my art for the past... the past month. So I looked last night. I started... I think how do I buy the rights to this image? You paint with real paint as well? Bjorn, I can send this to you if you want to. You can just have it. You paint with real paint as well? I have before, but I typically don't. I'm not as confident with real or like with traditional painting. I would give a piece of my soul to have an Ilea K original in my living room. An original, huh? That's a thing, like, it's kind of weird with digital art because I could do like a limited release or I could do an exclusive piece for you, and then just not like, you know, post it or give it to anybody else. But I can paint traditionally, but I don't really. It's really scary to paint with real stuff. But I was thinking, like, doing a painting stream that is with traditional, like with acrylic paints would be super fun. I was thinking about doing that at 100 follows, but maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do like a community goal or something to do that. What pen brush do you use when you do the initial mask shape? It's a default Procreate brush. It's under the painting section. It's called Nico Roll. Yeah, it's just a default brush. I don't really have any custom brushes. We should have a real life painting day, acrylics or watercolors paint along. That would be super fun. I would love to do that. The thing is, I'm not a very good teacher. So everyone could paint with me, but you would kind of be on your own for looking at the reference and doing it, because I don't really know how to teach painting. Fan's face, this relationship is moving fast. Let's get out a living room together and share the painting. Oh, you guys are going in on a painting together, huh? Oh yeah, you told me about Nico Roll, but I didn't know if you use that for the very first mask, for the very first shape mask thingy. I do, for this anyway. Here, I'll show something that I didn't do that for. When I did... Where is it? Oh, when I did Will's stuff, I used a different brush. Like, let me show like the video for this. So for this one, I had a different brush that was more just like a pen brush instead. My clear forehead is kind of freaky. But this was because I didn't want like too much texture to get lost in the details. So yeah, it just kind of depends. I just like doing the brush for the whole thing because it kind of like, I try to just use one brush. I don't know why. Have you ever thought of putting up these paintings on Redbubble? I have not really considered it. I'd literally put these paintings everywhere. We realized it's for the best. This way I get to leave my girlfriend before Will steals her from me. Goddamn wagon wheel. Wow. But yeah, for all of these other ones, I just all use the same brush. Oh, here, I'll show you. See, these are all the sub badges. I'm so excited about them. So this one, everybody has a little baby green tomato, and then it's gonna go to, like, the tomato's gonna get riper and riper, and then this last one is the 1 year one. I love this. So cute. Yeah, so people have asked me about like selling this art or like sharing it somehow. And I think it's crazy to me that somebody would want to buy it. So I've kind of like a little bit thought about finding a place to sell them. Because it would have to be somewhere that wouldn't like wreck the detail. I guess I thought Redbubble was only shirts. But I haven't really done any Real life Hanada, hello! I am definitely giving up my founder badge. Once I hit 1 year, that tomato is adorable. Real life Hanada, hello, how are you doing today? Good to see you, thank you for coming in. We're just I'm pretty much done painting for now, but I'm just chatting and hanging out. Will it warn me before my gift sub is up so I have subscriber continuity? Yes, I believe so. I wonder when my subs are gonna I don't know. I only started like subbing to people recently because I hit affiliate like 3 weeks ago maybe. I didn't like sub to anybody until then. I don't know why, it didn't really occur to me. What's everybody's plans for the evening? I'm gonna hop off in a minute, but I'm gonna eat dinner. I don't know what we're having for dinner. We might have to go shopping. Really know what food we have. Finish up my coffee. I'm good. The painting looks amazing. I just wanted to say hi, but I'm watching one of my other friends' streams right now, so I'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you so much. Enjoy your other stream. I'm gonna look to see if we can find, after robotics, I'm making the fam watch Groundhog Day. Duh. Oh, okay. How does one request an otter painting? Actually, yeah, that's funny. Oh, thanks, Will. I didn't see that. I was looking away. You can submit painting requests in the Discord. There's a channel for painting requests. Gnome actually put an otter in there, but I will do one for both of you if you want. I'll do 2 different otters. So yeah, you can just leave a photo in there and I will add it to my painting thing. Yeah, the sub will, it's a month per sub, or like you get gifted a month of a sub at first. Gnome just told me, can I skip the queue by gifting subs? Sure. But you do not have to gift a sub. I will probably work on yours next on Thursday. I only have, let me see what I have in here. I have one for, yeah, there is a channel. Did it go away? I might have forgotten to turn that one on. I keep forgetting to use the Apple Pencil. Sorry, I turned it off because the last time we were on, you couldn't, like, I wasn't painting, but I'll turn it back on right now. Creator dashboard. My forehead. I keep forgetting to use the Apple Pencil and you use your finger? That sounds so hard. Pick my next painting. Okay, it's back on. So, what do I have left? There is Old School Gamer kind of half requested one. So I'll probably try to figure out how to do his. Will sent one in, and Gnome sent in an otter one. But if you send one in... Oh my goodness. Bjorn, you did not have to do that. My mouse just died. You did not have to do that. Thank you. Oh, and to Muppet Baby Tattoo. How sweet. She's new. She's from Sumo's page. Oh my gosh, my mouse is driving me crazy. Formally requesting otter. Absolutely. I'll do an otter on Thursday. So I'll be back on Thursday at 3 p.m. to do some more painting. I'm going to wrap up here, eat some dinner. And if anybody wants to, we're gonna watch Groundhog Day tonight. I posted about it in the Discord, so feel free to check that out. It's not like anything fancy. Mine is no rush, by the way. You can do like 45 minutes here or there. Okay, sounds good. Like that one will probably take me a while to get through. So I'll try to like work on it in segments. Thursday at 3, I'll be there. Okay, sounds good. I'm looking forward to it. But today's Groundhog Day. If you want to watch it with us tonight, you can check out the Discord. I don't really know what it's gonna look like. Thanks, Allie. Is it a synced watch along? I'm starting at 8. I think I'm gonna start at 8. So, and I think I'm gonna make a channel that we can, it's not, I don't know if it'll be synced, but if you started around 8, my gosh, what's wrong with this mouse? I need to get a new one. It's terrible. Look at, no thoughts, head empty. I'm gonna make sure Sumo's online. If I can use my... Alright, I'm struggling over here. Sumo is on. He's playing Apex. Sumo has... We're gonna raid Sumo. He's playing Apex, which is the shooter, so it's a little different than what we're doing right now. But Sumo has seriously, like, supported this channel so much. He's amazing. So I want to give him some love back. So we're gonna raid him. He's awesome. He's so funny. He's just like a blast. I love him. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here today. I appreciate you so much. I will be back on Thursday, 2 days from now, to do some more painting. I would love to see you. Yeah, we love Sumo. He's amazing. Good night, Bjorn. Have a great night yourself. We'll see you on Thursday for an otter painting. Pop in the Discord if you want. Good night, everybody. I'll see you next time. Have a great evening. Night, Allie, Will, Tim Modified, Nex, Bjorn, Gnome, Elena Mayfield, whoever's still in here. All right, let's get ready. I'm so excited. Goodbye. Okay. Ready? Let's go.
It's not soups, it's just soup. Hi, soup. It is soups. But for my thing, I wrote soup.